JV team from Godby jumps out to an early 9-1 lead over Rickards. INSiiGHTS high school game of the week, bringing you the JV game, the first one we brought to you. Godby not allowing Rickards to get into any rhythm. Ball out of bounds. Rickards ball. Cross screen. Look like a travel. Caught that outlet pass, put it on the ground before he ever turned and looked up the floor. Must have called a foul. Behind the back move. Inside the post person, left hand, able to get to the basket with no help. That's 11-1, 5:27 left in the first quarter. 2-2-1 press. Long three, off. Offensive rebound and stick back. Rickards doesn't look like they're completely sure what kind of press they're running. Tried to go behind his back, and that's kind of hard to do with that pressure on you. And they spun again. Godby with that spin dribble. Godby ball still 11-3. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Good defense, waiting on the crossover. And pick the ball up, nobody to pass to. Jump stop, blocked by Godby. 11-3 lead. Godby with a lot of energy here. A good pass inside. Another good pass. Left-handed shot across the goal. Godby off to the races. The 3-on-2. Nice pass in the middle there. Out of bounds play quickly called by Godby. A line and then fist down. As coach was calling the play, point guard ripped in the middle of the floor. 11-5. Rickards with their own pressure, but not stopping the ball. He dribbled all the way down and scored a layup. Have to stop that dribble penetration. Godby breaks the press, attacks the rim, misses the layup. (13-5). Godby up. 3:53 left in the first quarter. A step back three goes down. 13-8. That pass like that, usually Rickards team will go get that one. Missed shot. Another three. This one completely across the goal. Three by Godby, pushing the back. 13-8, 3:18 left. Godby backs out of the press. Godby back, 2-3. 13-8. Odd man front. Another three, knocks it down. 3 minutes left. I see 13-8. I thought they had hit another three. 11-13. Rickards within 2. The ball knocked out of bounds by Rickards. 2:48 left in the first quarter. Rickards and Godby JV game. INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week. We're here. Inside miss, rebounds it. Good block shot. Godby with 3 shot opportunities. Pick and roll. Picked it up too soon. Coach telling him to swing it. 13-11, skip pass. Mid-range jump shot knocked down. 15-11, 2:17 left. Right idea there to hit it underneath. That was the right pass to make. 2:14 left in the first quarter. Godby still saves the ball. A little raggedy now. 15-11, 1:59. High pick and roll, trying to get back to that left hand. Knocks down a 3 in the corner. A 2-point lead. And now Godby with a 7-point lead. Skip pass. 3 off the rim. Godby with the rebound. Releasing all the way down the floor. 1:10 left in the first quarter here in Rickards Gym. A JV game. Waiting on the varsity. Arch rival game. Coming up soon. Floated, it misses. Way to stop the ball, but then 2 people left it. Right idea to try to get the ball inside. I don't know if the postman ever really wanted that one in there. Here comes the pressure. Godby was where they were supposed to be. They kept a man behind the progress of the ball where all they had to do was be reversed. Everybody on the sideline jumped up and helped the point guard out to let him know he had missed him. Godby out of the 2-3. Now they're in a man-to-man. Crossover middle drive. (18-11), 45.9 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's JV contest between Godby and Rickards. INSiiGHTS. This is Mickey Clayton, the coach. Godby gone. 20-11. 7 straight points by Godby in the last minute and 10 seconds. They got to the basket easily and missed the layup. Godby off to the races again. Good pass. Another good pass. Got too far under the basket. Four seconds. 3 seconds. Air ball. 20-11 for the JV contest between Godby and Rickards. Godby with a 20-11 lead at the end of the first quarter. Score was 13-11. At one point, Godby went on a 7-0 run. Rickards scoreless in the last 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Turnaround jump shot knocked down. 11-22. Godby doubling the score by Rickards. Good spin move, very creative, hit nothing. Godby off to the running, off to the lanes running. Good strong finish by Godby, and they're up. They're scoring 24-11. 16 points scored in transition, almost carrying that. Rickards not running any offense. (24-11), 7:05 left. Rickards now scoreless in the last 3 minutes of competition. Godby has scored 11 points in a row. 13-11 lead has blossomed to 24 points. Block shot, and Godby off to the races. (26-11). And this has gotten ugly real quick here for Rickards now. That middle drive. Foul call. 26-11, 15-point lead for Godby. Godby on a 13-0 run. And the lid is still on the basket for Rickards. It's really not so much of a fact that they can't make their shots. They're not even getting the shot attempts. Godby is not allowing them to get the ball down. They're just stealing it from them. Running transition, uncontested layups on the other end. Another miss at the free throw line, 0 for 2. And Godby off and running, 2-on-3. He gets all the way to the basket. Looked like a foul. He was able to get to the basket. 2-on-3, fast break opportunity. Missed the layup. 6:35 left. As they said in the stands, use the whistle, use your whistle, ref. That's cricket. A coach that's helping clean up the floor. You don't see that much. He's asking for a towel. Referee trying to help. And everybody from Rickards bench now up using their tennis shoes, their feet. They're trying to help clean off the floor. Ball in play. And Godby up, picking the ball up at half court. They started full court pressure the first 4 or 5 minutes of the first quarter. Godby in the blue and white. All the way to the basket. Nice pass that time. And that ball knocked down. A nice pass on the break. Can Rickards score a basket? And they hit one finally. 26-13, they break a 13-0 run. Rickards with a steal. Missed the layup. They get the shot up. Blocked by Godby. I really don't like that defense when you let them dribble by and knock the ball out. Good defense, you don't let them dribble past you. That's an easy way to pick up fouls. 26-13, 5:54 in the second quarter. Steal by Godby. Rickards in the press. Godby with 4 point guards in the game right now. Should be difficult to press them. And man-to-man pressure. Let's see what happens. 5:53 left in the half. Cross pick. He likes to spin move and go behind his back. An air ball three. Rickards running down the middle of the floor. Godby ball. Rickards coach asking if the ball was tipped. Here comes a cross screen. The screener is the one who's open a lot. And see if he makes that behind the back. He rode him right out of bounds then. Good move, way to attack the basket. 28-13. Rickards scores on 2 successive possessions, but they got to get back on defense. Got to be able to finish those. (28-15). At the free throw line to shoot 2. 5:08 left in the second quarter. (29-15). 5:08. 14-point lead. Nice touch on the ball. Godby back in their press again. I think they're confused as which press they're running. Turnover. A steal and a basket and a timeout. 30-17. 4:55. Rickards with a timeout. 30-17. Godby's ball, 4:55. Rickards in a man-to-man. That looked ugly. Godby was able to save it. Godby goes to the basket, draws a foul. Going to the line to shoot 2. A little short, 30-17. Rickards back in the game. .446 left in the second quarter. A lot of resource officers in here. The ball knocked down. Turnover. Ball goes over to Godby. The JV team, Godby, the Cougars ready to roar. And good pressure, good man-to-man pressure by Rickards. Godby up top, he'll swing this one. Off, but a good shot. Off to the races is Rickards. Look like he double dribbled that. (31-17), 4:19. Rickards at the line. Rickards, Godby, JV game. This is Mickey Clayton, the coach. I'm bringing you a rare JV contest. Subscribe to us on YouTube, INSiiGHTS TV. INSiiGHTS Sports now on WLCS, Leon County TV. 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday, and on the week. 4 years on network television. Knocks down the 3. 21-31. Rickards making a run. 10-point game. Rickards back in it. 4:02 left in the second quarter. Mid-range jumper. It's now an 8-point lead for Godby JV. Basket by Godby. A hot dog move complete with mustard. Deep 3 by Rickards. Here we come. All that for nothing. Got a travel call. Coach telling him to calm down, calm down. That's the spin move that Rickards was taking from him when the game started. Good penetration and drive. In and out. Rickards getting back better, cutting off the transition. The baskets that Rickards was able to score off the transition. Bad pass. A pass he should have made the man in front of him. 33-23, 2:57 left in the second quarter. Five is the call. Came open for a layup. Good design play. 35-23. A nice pass. Everybody blocked that shot. Rickards with a little emotion now. I got visited by one of the Rickards superstars off the Lady Raiders. Well, we like coming to Rickards. It's like coming home. Everybody speak, everybody knows us. Rickards, one of the original schools that INSiiGHTS was in agreement with to try to do their games. Earl Hankerson. Ball fake, Steven to the basket. I don't know. I guess that's a foul on. Foul on Rickards. Godby setting up. They have only scored 8 points this quarter. Nice short jumper. Good basket there. Jeremy scores the basket. One of our, a lot of contact. A lot of contact. Jeremy, one of our Dr. Arthur Woodard Academic Student of the Game winners earlier in the season. Jeremy with a 4.3. That's number 13 for Godby. Dr. Arthur Woodard Academic Student of the Game. Ball inside, knocked away. Here comes Godby. That's a bounce pass. Pass inside. Godby. Basket by Steve. Good adjustment second at the halftime bar. Coach Koval. Behind the back, Mr. Carroll. Mid-range jumper. Zachary White to the basket. Drawing a foul. Zachary White, they're making a much better effort trying to get him under control. He went off at Godby. They probably saw that film so much they had nightmares about him all season. At the free throw line. And good. One of our Dr. Arthur Woodard Academic Student of the Game winners from Rickards earlier in the season. 3.7 grade point average. A lot of potential college players in this contest tonight. Good jumper, Jeremy. And some outstanding academic students playing here, representing both schools. A lot of contact going on out there. 25-14. 6-1 run for Godby. Kavarius Taylor back in the game. 10 points already, 2 threes. He got a minute and 10-second rest. Coach Avery Curry talking to Kent. Sophomore transfer. Jermaine going to the free throw line. He got it. Has to go stronger than that and quicker. He is not strong enough to move you or push you out the way. He's only been playing basketball 2 years, 6'8", grown 2 inches over the summer. Knocks it down. Jermaine has to rely on being quick. He has to make his move quick inside on the post. He doesn't want a lot of contact in there. He's just not physically strong for that. As he misses the second one. 25-15. And not as smooth running the offense now. 25-15, Godby making a run. A missed shot, but Godby hit the glass, kept the ball alive. Here's Rickards at his best in transition. I thought he was going to pull up and shoot the mid-range jumper once he got to the free throw line. A little bit too unselfish. Nice crossover and finish. 25-17. 8-point lead. 16-point lead cut in half. High pick and roll. Ray with the ball back in his hands now. Up and under, and good. Made it look very easy. Here comes a trap. A lot of length. The referee immediately steps in between them. I don't think much was going to happen, but I like the fact that he wanted to make sure nothing happened. It was just a foul. Going to the free throw line to shoot two. 27-17, 10-point lead for Rickards. This is INSiiGHTS, and this is Mickey Clayton, the coach. A discussion on the call. It looked like he called intentional foul or flagrant. And knocks down the free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And Rickards with the ball and a timeout by Rickards. Coach Koval left his assistant coach to talk to the referee. Might not have been a bad decision on his part to do that. 30-second timeout by Rickards. And the referees in conference and the official and the sheriff looks like they're talking over there in the section where the assistant women's coach from Rickards is. Whatever it was, they went over to talk to him about it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see at least 8 resource officers counting deputies in here tonight. And the corner where that took place, it was 5 of them from that corner. 29-17. A dangerous pass, almost cross court. Jermaine, you have to get the ball from him up top there. Got that one blocked. Godby not really running the offense now. Here comes Godby. Here comes Rickard. Godby didn't get back on defense. They were able to throw over the top of that kind of lackadaisical effort by Godby to get back on defense. Against Rickards, you got to get back every time, not sometime, every time you have to get back down the floor. Rickards looks to score in transition. That's their #1 method of scoring. Again, if they don't score 60 points, they don't win. Every time they have 59, they have lost. And that might be good there. Good defense, but that might be good there. Zachary White knocks it down. Nice mid-range shot. Got to knock him down, Godby. That actually was pretty good there. Gentry Sparks, another academic student of the game winner. Ray on the offensive rebound, now 33-17. And that shot, a block. Cavaliers Taylor shoots a long one that he knocks down. 36-17. Rickards up now 19. On the pure hustle of Rickards getting down the floor, blocking the attempted dunk. Then come down. Godby never matched up on defense. Rickards pulled a long 3, knocked it down 36-17. Rickards is the type of team you really don't want to play after a loss. They're coming off of a loss. Really, when they come off a loss, Coach Eli and staff get their attention pretty good in practice. Their effort, everything improves for them as they come back after that. Godby might be in trouble getting this down the court. Jermaine crossed to the other side to shoot it. And finishes on the other end. Number 24, Zachary White. Boy, Rickards has come to eat now. 38-17. This time to eat. They're feasting on Godby right now. Basket by Jermaine. His first one of the night. By Rickards, that's 3 points. 38-19. That was close to being backcourt. High pick and roll coming. He does not go to the pick. Mid-range jumper. And it's in. Miles Smith, another academic award winner. 40-19. 2:54 left in the half. This is very close to what the halftime score was the first time, which was 47-30 at Godby. There's the trap. He did the Dennis Rodman, missed the first shot, rebounded it, put in the second. Used his weight to create space and missed his first shot and finished the second one. Zachary White, 42-21, 2:28 left. The jump ball call, Rickards ball. Godby and man-to-man, but they're not taking away that next pass. Again, missed shot, able to rebound his own miss and put it back in. Zachary White with 3 Godby players around him. That's just a matter of want to. Rickards wants to. Godby kind of watched that. Ray trying to get back in the game quick. He's yo. Gentry out, 2 minutes, 1 second. 44-21, halftime lead, 23-point lead right now. Steve Laurent with the ball. Here comes the trap. Jeremy knocks 4.3 grade point average. Good handle behind the back, that length. And finish. Kavarius Taylor cooking him. He's cooking him. High pick and roll. Nice pass inside. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that looked like it went off the glass, Mr. Kent Carroll. Sophomore. With all these seniors on this Rickards team, they're going to be counting on him a lot next year. That's a 3-on-2 fast break. They left 3 Godby players behind them. Here comes that pressure. 49, 40 seconds, 51-25. A long 3 by Steve, and that's off. And a block is called. .1 seconds left. 51-25. Rickards up, doubling the score on Godby. 26-point lead. Godby knocks down the free throw. Senior night here at Rickards. This could be Rickards' year. Rickards right now 12-5 on the year. You can be off offensively. Your jumper cannot fall sometimes, but your defensive effort and intensity has to be there every night. Rickards active around the glass. Godby, they haven't given up now. The Cougars are going to play hard regardless. At a made basket. Number 12, Southampton. At the free throw for a possible three-point play. This is Mickey Clayton, the coach. Knocks it down. 20 seconds to go. Yeah, they're battling all the way down the floor. We always try to instruct our guards coming down the floor. When they're dribbling the ball, you should be able to run faster than they dribble the ball. You should be able to catch them and get in front of them. They should not be able to dribble the basketball faster than you run. Ray misses it. Steals the ball. Number 4 takes it out of their hands. Kent Carroll on effort. At the free throw line, 9.7 seconds left, 51-29. Godby has to step in and block out on missed free throws. Cannot allow Rickards the opportunity to step in and get the missed free throw. Ken Carroll knocks down a free throw. Sophomore, they're going to need him a lot next year. He's getting a lot of valuable time now. Knocks down the second one. Gives him 7 points. 8 seconds to go. And missed the layup. And that's a missed shot there. That's a 53-29 halftime lead.
I'm here today with the principal from Godby, who's I think your third year at Godby now?
Third year, yes.
And you just keep getting tried with challenges, it's not the same just educating the students now. You've been in a lot of funerals lately.
I have, too many. Been to 3 funerals in the last 10 months or so. One I just couldn't go to. I was out of town, but it would have been 4. So it's been a challenging time for our Godby community. It certainly has.
Well, one of the things that before we started, we talked about how much school and the kids have changed.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing I'm really happy about is the presence of our administrators
mm-hmm.
now at events.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with INSiiGHTS doing the sports that we do, I see the principals. You're one of them. That's
mm-hmm.
almost at every event, and
mm-hmm.
you know, just really knowing and being with your kids.
Mm-hmm. I like to be around the kids as much as I possibly can. I like for them to see me outside of what my role would be from, say, 7 to 2 o'clock, and so if they can see me get excited about a basket that's being made or a level of competition that's being played between teams, I like for them to see that. That means they know that I'm real and I'm out there to support them, and I'm not necessarily trying to tell them to go to class, or we're not talking about grades, we're just talking about good, healthy competition. And I think it's good that they see that part of me and that part of us as administrators.
Does that help in case a situation arises? Because a lot of them arise at after school and events, but your presence, is that a deterrent at all?
I think it is because it helps us. I think it's part of the relationship building aspect of what we do on a daily basis. So yeah, I think it most certainly helps when we're able to step out in that box and do that. I think it certainly helps with the relationship building, and so if we have to have a conversation, well, we've been that farther up the road with the relationship building, and so hopefully the conversation will be a bit easier.
Let me go back. You talked about the funerals you've been to.
Yes.
Share with the audience a little bit what that is like for you to have to go through that with and deal with.
It's like somebody's taken their hand and reached into your chest and pulled a large segment of your heart away. When you lose a kid, especially in the manner in which that we're talking about right now, we're talking about gun violence, right? That's what we're talking about. And it hurts really, really bad. If I can go back and talk about Kobe Mathis, he died, I think it was sometime September of last year. So, we're getting up to his 1 year anniversary. I was his elementary school, principal at Astoria Park. And we had a good relationship there. And so fast forward to a couple of years ago when I got to Godby High School in 2017-18, I was able to reconnect with Kobe from back then. So we had
So you knew him in elementary?
I knew him in elementary. I was his principal. I was his principal for a couple of years. We had a tremendous relationship. So when I got that call, that oftentimes it's parents, but as principals, we are, quasi-parents, if you will. And I got that call that afternoon. And when I heard on the other end that one of our students may have been hit, and I got the name, I was like, no, say no, and that hurt real bad, especially when you've developed a relationship with a child and their family over a period of time, and you've kind of been through a little bit of the ups and downs that the family has gone through, and suffered right along with them to a large degree. And that's tough, but while it's being tough, we have to manage, we have to fight the good fight, we have to keep preaching the message to the others who have been impacted. So we have to be strong, I have to be strong to make sure that, to try to ensure that some of this stuff just really doesn't happen again. And it's happened, multiple times since that time. But it's like you're getting a part of your heart, or a portion of your heart is really ripped out of your chest, and it hurts so bad, and it really impacts our community in a really awful way, a significant way.
Well, what is Godby doing to? And I know that you can't just walk in and say stop doing this, but Sheriff McNeil, who's really active and supportive with a lot that we do in our Leadership Academy, says that he wanted us to get involved younger, like the middle schools, and in discussion with you, you said even the elementary schools.
We have to get into the elementary schools right now. That should be the focus. Yeah, middle schools are fine, but we need to get into the elementary schools and focus them in the middle there, so somewhere around 3rd grade and up. So maybe even 2nd grade, because that's where they're very impressionable at that age. Because some of the folks who are part of the gangs who are middle school or high school, they're going down into the lower levels to do a little bit of recruiting. I know that I shouldn't be saying that, but if I'm here to talk truthfully to you, I need to be. That's the truth. That's where a lot of recruiting is happening, and at the middle school for sure, right? Because they can be a little bit more mobile at the middle school. In the elementary school, they're still very dependent on their parents. But it's sad, isn't it? And I say that, but it's sad. But that's our current reality, and because that's our reality, we have to deal with it. So having that message, those messages occur at the elementary school level is where I think the starting point is a great starting point.
I think you needed to say that because the first time you told me that, I was stunned, and you saying it again for us here allows other people to see that. what would a parent or grandmother or brother or big sister, what would they need to look for?
Oh gosh, so much.
With their kids, I mean, with them
so
being that
much.
young, you know.
Mannerisms, the way that they're communicating, the way that they're dressing, the kind of colors. Colors are a big part. That signifies who your relationships are. If you're blue versus the red, that signifies 100% who you're with. So if they're wearing a lot of blue, or mom, let's go shopping, and all they're buying is red, that could be a telltale sign, because you want to represent your family, the quote unquote, because they're not necessarily your family, but that's what they're saying. You want to represent your family. What you're going to do, you're gonna go out and buy clothing that's going to represent, and oftentimes it's going to be the same color. Almost all the time, it's going to be the same color. So those kind of things you can look for, but the behavior is going to change. A level of defiance is going to start happening. The love and the various way that they showed affection will now change. So that affection is not coming to you, especially at the elementary school, even early middle school. It's going someplace else. That love and affection and strong affiliation is going to another faction, which is oftentimes the gang culture and the gang life.
Is this specific, gender specific?
No, absolutely not. When you hear about gangs, you typically you're talking about the male persuasion, but no, girls are coming along and being a part of this, just not as much, but they're a part of this problem as well.
Now, completely on the other side, we have some students that are really outstanding. That, you know, I don't want to get lost in the negativity of what's going on, but we also have some students that you have that just seem almost light years ahead of us, just in terms of their ability to be able to grasp different concepts. I see the smile on your face. Share some of that.
Yeah, you say that, because I think we do spend too much time talking about the negative things, right? And so what we want to try to do is, I love the question. Appreciate you asking the question, because I want to spend some time talking about some of the amazing things that kids are doing, not just the Godby kids. I'm here, so I'm a bit partial to my Godby kids, but kids are doing a lot of great stuff. They're doing community service. They're being kind. They're making good grades. They're role models on our campus.
glasses on and still read the number wrong. Probably need to change these suckers. 6:24 left in the third quarter. Kalank. He looked at coach and extended his hands like coach had something to do with him missing that free throw. Clank. Good handle, and even a better block. Out of control. Ref looks to the other ref. He didn't know who the ball was out on. I don't think ref really knew whose ball it was. He was looking for help. A ball fake to the basket. Godby giving up more second shot opportunities than they did in the first half. There's another one. Three shots by Rickards. They finally knocked one down. 47-35. Here they come. Nobody stopping the ball. They lost the dribble. And knocked to the ground. Varsity game starting in about 35 minutes. Arch rival game. Rickards in full court. Man-to-man pressure. Good pass in the middle. Rickards still playing good defense that time. Godby able to convert the layup. And they come right back down the floor and score on Godby. 49-41, 4:54 left. Rickards able to get all the way to the basket, shoot a layup on the fast break. Three-point air ball. Godby ball out of bounds. They didn't set up on their out of bounds play there. Got away with a reach. A lot of the stands from Godby involved with trying to help the official. A deflection there. There's a foul call there. That call knocks on the first one. That's 51-43, 8-point lead for Godby. JV making a special appearance here on INSiiGHTS. Ugly free throw there. Godby able to get the ball, go to the basket, and miss the layup. Rickards in transition, and there's a reach. Have to do a better job of moving those feet. 4:11 left in the third quarter. Godby with an 8-point lead. Smallest man on the floor inside at the high post. That had to be a lob pass to nobody in particular because it could not have been a shot. A referee.
Testing. Good morning. I need all parents participating in senior night to meet me over to the west side lobby by the boys' locker room. All parents participating in senior night, please meet me by the escort by the boys' locker room. Thank you.
All right, let's stop the basketball game with the JV team and let's make a random announcement. You could have did that during a timeout. He also gave Rickards a chance to set up that press doing that. All righty. Have never seen that one before. I thought it was a car getting ready to get towed or something. Thought that was a travel. Rebound by Godby. Rickards better get back because Godby off to the races. A nice finish. 53-43, 3:30 left. I told you so far tonight, Godby has responded every time Rickards has made a run. Good rebound, Rickards. Knocks down a three. 3:03 left in the third. He left that pass out there. Good hustle. Foul on Rickards. 53-46. A 7-point lead. Rickards so far doesn't get much closer than 6. Godby responds when they get close to him. When they see him in the rearview mirror and they look too close, they put their foot on the gas and pull away. Will that be able to be continued? Rickards holding the point guard there from Godby. He did step across half court there. Here's that trap. Rickards Godby hadn't been able to handle it too well. And that's another late call. Same official, late call. Not a question on the call, just when the call is made. Godby at the line, 53-46. A JV game. INSiiGHTS showing you tomorrow stars today. Godby misses both. A ball tipped away. Has to be a jump ball. That ball sits in his hand a long time before he turns it over. Shooting 2. And that right elbow, that shooting elbow is hurt. No, he's not getting ready to come out. He's going to shoot those free throws first. (53-49). Rickards at the line. And nothing but the bottom of the net. Six-point lead. Rickards misses. Godby aggressive on the boards. Godby calling for the spread. Oh, that was a travel. 53-47, 2:12 left. And Godby out of the press. Here comes Rickards. Nice penetration. Layup that went across the goal. He's going to get all the way to the rim. Didn't finish it, though. Here comes Rickards with the ball, 53 to 47, 1:47 left. High pick and roll, mid-range jumper, free throw line. Good spot to shoot it from. Nice tip. 132. Seven fouls by Rickards this quarter, 3 by Godby. Have to be in 1-and-1 there. Godby at the free throw line. This is Mickey Clayton, the coach from INSiiGHTS. Bring in the JV game, Godby and Rickards to you. At the free throw line, 132 left. 6-point lead by Godby. In a game that was up and down the first half, but it has slowed to a snail's pace now. Free throw good by Godby. 54-47. Godby at the free throw line for the rest of the game. Free throws by Rickards. Converts both. 55-47. Good handle, good hand. Nice pass, nice pass. $55-49. Now the crowd getting into it a little bit. And a long three off the glass. If you could see the parents jumping up, they were about to go on the floor and grab him. It hit off the glass and went in. Everybody was happy there. And we just made a comment about how the crowd was not into the game. The game has slowed down to a stale pace. As soon as we say that, it's like somebody put this game in the electric socket. A lot of energy then for the last 60 seconds. A lot of future stars at the guard position from both schools. Long three that's short. Rickards with the ball out on what will be senior night for the varsity game. Got a timeout called by Rickards with 39 seconds. Trying to make sure they don't get that turnover there. 58-49. Ooh. 39 seconds left in the third quarter in this JV contest between Rickards and Godby. Can Godby hang on? They have been in the lead for most of this game. The 8 fouls committed by Rickards will make a difference. Godby will be at the free throw line the rest of the contest. Nice lob pass. Missed it. Scoop shot. A little hot dog on the rebound. Try to grab it with one hand and hot dog it. You got to grab those rebounds with 2 hands. Secure the rebound, then you can run the break. Rickards looking for the lob pass again. A one-on-one, he's taking him off the dribble whenever he gets ready. Again, in the air to make a pass. Here comes Rickards. He backed the ball back out. They took away that spin move that time. He's been hitting the three. Oh, man, he didn't hit anything there. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. A layup across the goal. Too much mustard on the ball. 58-49. And that's the end of 3. 9-point lead by Godby there. 58-49. INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week. We're here with the JV contest between Rickards and Godby. Our games now on WLCS, the television home of INSiiGHTS. 2 games, 3 and 4:30 on Saturday, 3 and 4:30 on Sunday. INSiiGHTS High School Game of the Week on WLCS. A new television home. Hit down on subscribe button there. YouTube INSiiGHTS needs you. Hit us on the subscribe button on INSiiGHTS, INSiiGHTS TV. Go to our website, INSiiGHTS.com, for additional information. You'll find INSiiGHTS everywhere. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, INSiiGHTS everywhere. Hashtag It's About the Kids. Godby back to the line, 58-49. Tell you free throws were going to be critical. That's 9 for Rickards. One more, Godby will be shooting 2 the rest of the night. And that'll probably happen. 7:54 left in the fourth. That'll happen before 7:30 goes by. 61-49, Godby nailing them. Rickards on the break. Missed the layup. Second chance opportunity there. And there's a 3 and knocked down. 64-51. Got to contain the point guard, Godby. He's been able to get to the middle of the floor on him. Nice pass. Here comes Godby on the break. 5-on-2. There's that spin move that's gotten him in trouble all night. A layup by Rickards. 64-53. 6:56. Ball in the middle of the floor. Missing the layup. 64-53. Godby still in control. Godby in good denial defense over here. Good pass inside. Didn't drop down on defense. And missed the layup. Oh, my. Rickards scooped up the loose ball and knocked down the 3. That should be 64-56. 8-point lead, 6:22 to go. Godby has been in this position with Rickards several times tonight. Usually Godby allows them to get to about 6 points. They see him get a little close in that rearview mirror. Then they shift gears. They hit that passing gear. Like me in the Harley. And my old 150 truck, that passing gear. Here comes Godby going to the rim and shot blocked and a foul call. Godby at the free throw line, shooting 2 the rest of the night. 64-56. It's going to be important for him to knock them down to keep Rickards off of them. Knocks them both down. 65-56. Rickards just can't get over that 6-point hump, and Godby won't let him. He got a 2-shot foul. I don't know. He shot that ball yesterday when he made the call. Everybody's asking that again with the late call. Again, not a question if it was a foul, but just in the time that it took them to make the call that it was a foul. Rickards at the line to shoot 2. Can they convert the free throws? They hadn't shown the propensity to hit them yet. That's a big one there. 6:06, a lot of time left for Godby to make this comeback. (66-58), 6:06 left. Rickards in pressure. They look like they lined up wrong on that out of bounds on their press offense. They got to get the ball in the hands of one of their guards. He camped out there in that 3-point corner, waited on the ball, knocked it down, 69-58. Good help defense. Godby has to be stronger rebounding it. And here we go. That's what Godby has done all night long. Once Rickards gets about 6 points, they hit that passing gear and pull away. Here comes Godby, which is how they, here comes Rickards. Trouble getting that ball in bounds. (71-65), 20 left. Godby shooting 2 the rest of the night. Twinkling the twine. Godby knocking him down still from the free throw line. 72-60. 5:20 left. Godby at the line with a lot of confidence. And as soon as I say it, sixth foul by Godby. Next one and be at the line. Rickards will be at the line 1-1. Well, Godby was looking. Oh, he got loose for a layup again on out of bounds play. Pass up top, which should be stolen by Rickards. And it is 72-62. Unforced turnover. Good hesitation to the basket and in. Nobody stepped in to help. Game down to 8 points again. There's a lob pass. That's going to be an automatic turnover. Backing up to shoot the 3, then skips to the basket. Misses the layup. This is it. I think Godby's in trouble here. 4:39. Basket good. 74-64. Now up to a 10-point lead. And Godby's down to the basket. A lot of individual effort, able to convert it. A 2-on-2. Godby able to hold on to the ball. 74-66. .421. And here comes Rickards. 74-66. 4:10 left. Swung to the other side. Middle drive. A runner. Tipped out. Okay. And turnover by Godby. A ball going the other way. Rickards within 8. 3:55 left. Godby coach imploring him to pick the ball up a little bit more. Rickards going to the line to shoot 2. 74-66, 3:47 JV contest here in Rickards Gym. Godby has been comfortably ahead most of the night. Rickards continues to make a run at him, though. 7-point lead or deficit, depending on how you look at it. You always have to have a good rebounder in when you're shooting free throws. Tell you, I've lost the game being out rebounded inside on that free throw. Didn't block out. They rebounded, put it back in. Misses that one. And Rickards got the ball right on cue as I was talking. Good pass inside. Rickards in there the closest they've been since the game started. And that was 5-0. Now 74-69, 5-point lead for Godby. 3:29 left. Looked like a double dribble. Nice strong move inside. Basket by Godby. As what has happened all night. Rickards gets to about 6, and Godby's able to pull away from him. That lob pass gets Godby in a lot of trouble. Foul, which will send him to the free throw line to shoot 2. 76-69, 7-point lead for Godby, 3:12 left. .76-69. And misses the free throw. .312 left in this contest. Misses them both. A long pass. Slips and goes out of bounds there. Oh, foul call. Foul call. I thought he slipped. You initially called him for his foot across the line is what the initial call was. But that wasn't the final call. They looked at the videotape, came back with a different call. Rickards at the line at a 1-and-1 free throw, and they let him get the rebound again. Godby letting Rickards miss free throws and getting second shot opportunities. Rickards unable to convert. 2:49 left. Need that layup. 78-69. 9-point lead, 2:39 left. He's able to take him off that dribble all night. That time, defense a lot better. Yeah, that could have been a travel. Dangerous pass. They got to get the ball from the big man who's up top with it. Slipping on the floor there. He slid on the floor underneath. We've been in here before where the condensation was bad. We don't know if that's the issue now. They're not trying to wipe the floor up at all. The Rickards Childs game was called due to the fact there was so much condensation on the floor in here. Rickards knocks down the free throw. That should make it 78-70, 2:17 left. Rickards' best point guard, best ball handler just came out the game. Misses the free throw. This time, Godby able to get the rebound. Coach calls a timeout. His big man handling the ball crossing half court. That was getting ready to be ugly. He took a timeout.
Gentlemen, if you have misplaced a set of keys, please go by the concession stand. If you have misplaced a set of keys, please go by the concession stand.
Now, at the timeout, they made an announcement about Miss Keys. That's when they should have made the announcement about the parents during the timeout. As we move along, 2:11 left in the contest, 78-70. Rickards has not finished their run. All night long, they've been able to come back to 5 to 6 points, and that's when Godby hits another gear and pulls away. It's 2:11 to go. It'll be a lot of free throws left in this one. I hope that they paid attention under the basket where the floor is wet so they can clear it up by the time the varsity game gets underway. This is INSiiGHTS. INSiiGHTS. 2 eyes in the middle, INSiiGHTS. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, hashtag It's About the Kids. Hope that you enjoy us bringing the JV contest to you that you're able to see. Dangerous right there at that half court line. And he comes out of the timeout, goes behind the back, crosses up and nails a big time three. And usually Rickards comes what they did, straight down the floor with nobody stopping it. And Godby comes straight down the floor and returns the favor. 83-72, 11-point lead, 1:42 to go in the JV contest. Here's a steal by Godby with a foul call. .138 left.
All parents should be lining up in the east side of the gym at this time. All senior parents should be lined up on the east side of the gym.
All parents should be lined up at the east side of the gym. What side is that? Rickards with the ball that rolls all around the rim. Goes down, 73-83. 1:38. Is that enough time for Rickards to finish the run? Rickards nails it down. Godby having trouble getting the ball inbounds. Trap on the ball, and they take the first pass. Who is the foul called on? Who is the foul on? Taking the referee a long time to make his mind up about who he's calling a foul on. He called a foul on Godby. Now that's typical of what we're saying about a late call. Godby stole the inbound pass. Rickards was reaching from behind him with his arms wrapped around him, and he called a foul on Godby. The foul could only be on the steal, which was a clean steal. 83-74. I'm real confused. Did he just foul out the game? How 2-4 wasn't involved in the play? JV game. 1:35 left, 83-74. Missed free throw. Coach telling him to block out on the free throw line. Foot closest to the free throw line is the one that you block in with at an angle, at a right angle. Rickards has pushed Godby under the basket. 83-75, 8-point lead. And there's an unforced turnover. Foul is going to send Rickards back to the free throw line again. 83-75, 1:21 left. At the free throw line is Rickards. $1:21 left. 83-76, 7-point lead. Missed free throw. This time Godby able to secure the rebound. 83-76, 1:17. Everybody has left the point guard. Good timeout by Godby. Everybody had ran the transition. The point guard was left by himself, and he was trapped. Very good timeout by the coach. 83-76, 1:14. This is INSiiGHTS, INSiiGHTS. INSiiGHTS, 2 eyes in the middle. Hit this button, hit the subscribe button. INSiiGHTS bringing you the first ever JV contest in our 4 years of covering high school sports. We thought you might want to see this one. INSiiGHTS bringing you tomorrow, Stars Today. Here at James S. Rickards High School. Game still has a little while before it starts. A little disappointed in the crowd. The Rickards gym should be full. Again, when this contest was played earlier in the season and it was at Godby, you could not get in the gym. Godby gym was completely packed for the JV game. What's that say? It just says that Godby came out and supported them like that. .112 reaching on defense. Here comes the trap. They'll take the first pass. And I don't know what the call is here. I'm a little confused. It's Godby ball. I don't know what happened. Rickards lined up. Whichever guard goes right, one player has, whichever one goes left. Foul on Rickards. Godby goes to the line. Actually, that's not a bad foul. Puts him in the free throw line with no time left on the clock. For Rickards, that's not a bad foul. Somebody just fouled out for Rickards. 1:04 left, 83-76. Godby knocks down the free throw, 84-76, 8-point lead. 1:04. Misses. Off on the break. Misses the layup. Godby coming down with it. Turnover. And the layup converted, 84-78, 43 seconds. And that ball is going to be out of bounds. It should be under the basket. 36.3 seconds left, 84-78, 6-point lead. All right, they held the ball and let Godby set up their press. And he lost the ball in the corner by himself. 84-78, 31.6 seconds left. Godby having trouble getting the ball in bounds. $20 seconds left. Without the foul, this one should be put away. Now it's 19 seconds left. They calling for stepping over across the line. I don't know that he stepped across it. Standing right here where I am, I'm standing up. It didn't look like he stepped on the line. 16.9 seconds to go. 84-78. Godby up by 6. Foul by Godby. Rickards going to the line. 84-78, 13.4 seconds to go. Both teams, most varsity teams in the gym. And that's an air ball. It hits nothing. 84-78. Godby has to block out on this free throw. They can't allow for Rickards to get the missed shot if it's one. And they get the missed shot. Not a foul call. And a travel. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. They got a jump ball call. 4.4 seconds, 84-78. Rickards with a turnover. And that's the ball game, 84-78. A lot of points scored in the JV contest. Godby holds on to win by 6. They got an early lead on Rickards. Rickards never could overcome it. And that's the ball game. This is Mickey Clayton, the coach. We're going to get ready for the varsity game. We're off.
Visit our website at INSiiGHTS.com. 2 I's in the middle, INSiiGHTS.com.